Hi everyone, it's Zaratsian. I'm doing another episode on YouTube for you. In this episode, I'm gonna create, doesn't necessarily have to be a tablescape, but it can be something for your console table, it can be for your coffee table, it can be whatever you want it to be. It can even be from your front porch. This is a smaller mini version, but you would do it obviously a larger version. But in this one, I'm kind of doing something kind of not usually traditional. I'm using a lot of dried material and very neutral colors, meaning all the browns and the tans and the beiges, right? I've got these pre-made, it looks like sisal wreaths. I've got these are rattan dried fruits. I've got sponge mushrooms. These are faux mushrooms that are made of just dried material. Some piece of fabric that kind of has a little bit of the fall tone patterns with a little bit of gold inside. I've got these pillar candles in beige ivory color, and then I have these little haystacks, and then I've got some neutral white pumpkins that we're gonna use. So I'm gonna start off by kind of sort of putting everything aside and putting this together for you. You'll see how I'm styling this. It's pretty awesome. First, I was starting off to do a little bit more autumnal colors, and then I was like, no, I wanna do all these neutral colors because we don't see this, so it's a little bit unusual, and it's gonna look really awesome. I'm gonna clear out the table a little bit. Messy, messy, messy. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna put this piece of fabric and kind of puddle it. I'm not sewing it. I'm not planning to sew it. So I'm just kind of tucking this in, and I'm going to take my 3 wreaths, I'm going to center that in the middle of the table, and then I'm going to take my pillar candles, just very simply, not doing anything to it, and then I'm going to take my hay, these little haystacks, it's really cool, and sort of leaving it in the center here. I'll do it like this. Perfect. And then I'm going to go back in, and I have 2 mushrooms, so I'm going to do it equally evened out like this. And then I'm going to kind of put a pumpkin here, and a pumpkin here, and a pumpkin here and here, right? And tuck them in here. Kind of all the way. You can even do one right here, so it doesn't look so empty. And see how layering this is so fun? Put this here. Here you go. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna take these mushroom and I'm gonna cut it a little bit because the sticks are a little wider than I want. And what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna try to tuck it in here. It's pretty solid, so maybe not. And I can't do it in here. So I'm just gonna tuck it in here. It's all cool, right? When something doesn't work in the way you want it, you can just layer it a little differently. Just cutting the tips. Keep layering these mushrooms. Here, we'll do one right here. And then we have one right here left over. Tucked it in. And then I'm going to take, this gets a little bit messy, so I would kind of clean it out as you go. And it's okay that it gets dirty. And then I'm gonna take these, right? I'm gonna take this and kind of tuck it in here. And I'm gonna tuck it in here. I'm gonna tuck it in here. here. And basically, I'm just kind of filling up the spaces as much as I can. This happens to be a lot more than I want, which is sad because I get to have to cut it, but I don't need that much. Otherwise, it's gonna look too bulky. So cool. I love the texture on it. I mean, if you come close and you can see, it's almost like the skin of a snake, right? That's so cool. And look at this. So look how cool this is. This is just simply beautiful. I'm gonna light the candle so you can see the effect of it. If I find my lighter, here we go. And obviously you want to make sure that when you're lighting candles, you don't have any materials around it that are going to burn and are in stable condition. And it's reach out of children and so forth. Look how amazing this looks, right? Simple. It's something that will last for a while. And you don't really have to replace anything. The only thing that you have to do is light the candles and relight the candles all the time. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I do appreciate all your comments, likes, and make sure you turn on your alerts on the YouTube to make sure you get new announcements for the videos. Thank you so much. Peace out.